Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed.
Speculative strike. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
And he's managed to get free. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Mudryk. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He has found the way through. Shot a goal! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he welcomes it in. While quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Alexander-Arnold. Gordon looks for the finish. No, not quite.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Gets his pass away.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. James. And they've got a throw. And he's managed to gift it back.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nicely weighted ball. Somewhat off target. Mudryk chasing after it. Palmer.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Looking for options for movement. Fires from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Samuel Smith. It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Good read, needed to be cleared without complication. Nkunku, Haaland. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gordon. Haaland. And he's let fly. Oh, what has happened here? And he's had a hit. Oh, screamer! A finish right from the top draw. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, Red, nice interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Gordon. James. Oh, that has a go! Oh, split-second reaction.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has not gone well. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's a little off target. Pass is just off target. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Haaland. Pickford can claim that. Mudryk. Palmer. And he was quick to react. And it's played forward. Nkunku. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's the throw. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Pickford. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Pedro Neto is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Mudryk.
This is the time you need that pace.
That is good alertness. That looks a good ball through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That looks a cracking ball. Real chance! Superb goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well...
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund. Substitutions taking place.
And we're underway again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term.
Pedro Neto! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Wriggles his way through. He's shifting through the gears here. Nice interception, well timed.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Saka. Haaland. In with a header! That's a half-decent try.
Gordon did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Short changes him with that pass. Spread it left. He's in space and looking for options. Not the most accurate pass. Haaland chasing after it. And he cuts out the supply. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Can he get it through? Passing is crisp and sharp. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
This match was 72,306.
And that's definitely not his best. Haaland.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Haaland, brilliantly cut out. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he's had it nicked away.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Palmer. Nkunku. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
He's found a way through. He's had a hit! There's a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Listen, with the momentum that goal gives them now, they may well push for a winner before the 90 minutes is up. Players don't like extra time, believe me.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Looks to go up and over.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Now it's Foden. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's picked his way through. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Nkunku succumbs to the pressure. Yeah, he's fouled him there. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
There will be
We
one
expected
minute
better,
at
and
a
so
time.
did he. Now it's Saka. He is through here. Colwell concedes a free kick for that. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Decent hit and on target.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
And the shot! So close, but that's it. The full-time whistle has gone.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Substitution on the field. Number 22. Right.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Number 15. Van de Ven.
James.
Number 20. Bernardo Silva.
Spread neatly.
Substitution in progress.
Sancho. Foden. Rodri. He's through here. He could be in here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Gordon, he's got away. Gordon's cross. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Van der Ven. Oh, that's a key interception. Palmer. Palmer. So, what can they make of this? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, it's a nice idea, but he's gone for goal. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Done delicately. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for the run. Haaland. And they've got rid. Threads one in. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Half-time, extra time.
For everybody to please kindly
90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama?
Substitution on the field, number 9.
And so the last chance to find a winner. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? He won't be happy with that one.
Number 21,
Saka in acres of space out wide.
Number 24, Ibrahima Konate. Number 3,
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Haaland, there's the shot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! And that's it. That was always inevitable. And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Chelsea get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And that has left him in a heap. No, that's been intercepted. He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. He's a sharp little ball here.
I think we're about to see a frenetic fit.
And now the hit! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Can he finish? It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
That's that, the end. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by... Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Gordon. Foden. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Foden, Ødegaard. Deep cross. He's got tall. No, not the best of headers. Oh, what a mistake. Havertz! Denied by an instinctive save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
He's through here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise.
Haaland! Foden. Oh, that's well spotted. Played back in. Gordon. Goalkeeper's ball. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
He can run onto that. Van Dijk. Gordon. Oh, well played. Merino. Trossard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Haaland! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, this time, surely! Arsenal can count themselves very lucky there. They looked fragile.
Oh, the manager might turn blue here any second. He's probably sounding it right now.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Havertz. He won't be happy with that one. Gabriel Jesus. Havertz. Terrific header. Goal! Arsenal! First blood drawn. Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand them a minute.
Climbs up big! Has another go! And that is doing no harm.
His radar picked up on that very quickly, and he was first to react.
Tries a shot! And he's quick to... He's gone for goal! No, that's been intercepted. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's picked his way through, and it's played in here.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's fabulous. Diving header! Yes, it's there! They have come roaring back.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Such a good gamble to take, and one that paid off very handsomely. Good job he trusted his instincts.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And the ball is out of play. Odegaard. Trossard. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Foden. He is through here.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Rice did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Haaland. He could be in here. Now it's Foden. Just eases him off the ball. And there's the end of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each.
Hello, everybody, and a quick announcement now.
Reflections on the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. So it's back to business. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. And that's put paid to a promising move. Saka! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Gabriel. Haaland! Could be danger. And again. He's delivered all right.
Boom. There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Well, there was to be no other outcome. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up.
Merino.
Havertz.
Now it's Foden. Merino. Gabriel Jesus.
Can he get it through? Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's managed to get free. Saliba. Haaland. He's cut it out.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Alexander-Arnold running with the ball. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's got away. Big header! And he hits the net. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
60,810.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
It's a loose ball. It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
He's had a shot!
Rice. Merino.
Havertz. And he's being shifted off it. Gabriel cuts out the pass.
Rice.
And he's had it nicked away. And that is a little undercooked. Vardiol. Fires from distance. Decent hit and on target.
Rice.
Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Jesus.
Gabriel Jesus.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's in plenty of space here. Goes in for the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
In for a header! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. He'll try from distance. Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's their second corner of the game. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's ambitious. And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Merino.
Had a shot. And that's a real chance missed. He's got the shot away! In he goes again! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Merino. Rice. Merino.
Rodri gets across to intercept that. He's looking to set free a runner. Now that's well seen too. Foden! Magnificent! He's got himself an absolute peach. And surely that settles it.
Arsenal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Foden. Now it's Haaland. Oh, just skips past his man. That's going to go a long way. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. The major moment in the game. From Pickford. Szoboszlai.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
He is through here. Rodri. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the hit! Oh, that is rather wayward. Rice gathers from the goal kick. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts.
Haaland! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Haaland is offering a right smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. Haaland! Up for a header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving.
He'll try from distance. That is decidedly lacking.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
He won't be happy with that one. McAllister. Szoboszlai. Now it's Son Heung-min. Rice. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh no, what has happened here? Can he put it away? Yes, it's there! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
After 18 minutes is number 13,
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well, no, that is pretty much the end of that. Stones gets across to intercept that. He's a decent hit! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
the goal scorer after 24
There was no
minutes
getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And that has added a whole new complexion. Has a go! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Gordon.
Mohamed Salah. Haaland. Haaland! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, there's the clearance. Always onto this. Now it's Haaland. Face to face with the keeper. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Adams makes the interception.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through.
Foden,
Looking for the run.
whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Robertson gets it clear. Gravenberg. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Here he's had a shot! He's scored! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Substitutions taking place.
Liverpool choosing to make the first change. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Gravenberg. Guardiola cuts out the pass. Adams.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Edison getting this one clear.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And they're back on the ball again. Foden. Van Dijk does well to get it back. He's got away. Gordon. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that is expertly dealt with. Foden!
Foden. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Foden. Now it's Rodri. Now the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Adams. Out for a throw. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's through here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Mohamed Salah could move up a gear here.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more.
Great hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Gravenberg. That is good alert. Has a look and has a go. Rodri.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, easy pickings there.
Foden. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Somewhat off target. Rodri. Saka. That has been cut short. Oh, red, nice interception. Robertson powering forward here. Adams gets over and intercepts. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That's a shade optimistic. Works it forward. And it's Salah. Well, played right into his path. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Foden, that's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Alexander-Arnold. He's looking to set free a runner. Threads one in. Guardiola calmly anticipates. Foden is flagged offside. Guardiola with the clearance. He's gone for goal. Gravenberg. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Has a shot! And that certainly packed a punch. Now it's Son Heung-min. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Can he get it through? Now it's Foden. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So, this to restore parity. That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Spread neatly. Chance to finish. Split-second reaction.
Foden really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Oh, smashing header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. McAllister. And that is as far as it goes. Perfect result, perfect. So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Oh, it's Batistuta, and he's found a way past.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rudiger cuts out the pass. Mbappe. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Anthony Elanga is a player who's learning the game for me, Peter. He produces moments of magic, but he also produces mistakes, which is often associated with a player so young. He left Sweden at an extremely young age. I think he was 12.
He's having a hit! And the keeper can swallow it up.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Mbappe! Messi. Bellingham. Wood. So, what can they make of this? Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So, we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That is Conte. The referee's awarded a free kick. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. That was travelling. Anderson. Anderson. It's a really well-measured ball. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
No goals as yet. And no, that was never going to make it. Aina. Stoichkov. Oh, that's well spotted. That'll be a throw.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield.
And Batistuta! That is Conte. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a key interception. Williams fiddles it through. Anderson providing an outlet on that flank. Conte. Schneider. That has ended up in no man's land.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Oblak catches it safely. Messi. That is good alertness. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's had a hit! And that is wildly off target.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Adams. Adams is there to clear.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Nicked it back promptly. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. No, that's been intercepted. Stoichkov in acres of space out wide. Gibbs-White. Aina. Elanga. And it's half-time here. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Some first-half thoughts?
Israel really have looked a bit disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager, I think, has to stress to them now.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Shot a goal! Number 47, Phil Foden.
Messi. That's a nicely measured pass. David Villa! And he's done it!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage to every one of his teammates from here. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Crossed in early. Israel come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Works it forward. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Aina.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Wood. Elanga. That's a lovely, neat pass. Israel can breathe again. Just. And the shot! Aimed in towards the centre. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Israel making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front. And this is something different.
Well read, nice interception. Elanga. He won't be happy with that one. Anderson. Elanga. Wood. Oh, the shot could be on. Can he put it away? Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that could set him on his way. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. He's under a lot of pressure there. It's a pretty loose pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Gibbs White. Now it's Wood. And he welcomes it in. Israel are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Wood. Played into the box. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, super. Anderson! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And he's running through. Beckenbauer with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Substitution in progress.
Decent hit from there. Schneider. Strong running down that left flank. Gibbs White has found the net here, of course. Aimed beyond the defence. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Aina. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Great ball if he can get there. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's looking to set free a runner. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And he was quick to react. Shifted upfield. He's found the way through. Gets his pass away. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Foot in. Now it's Awoniyi. Awoniyi. And he's cut it out. Foden. Bellingham.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Into stoppage time. Whistle due any moment. Gibbs White. Awoniyi. Foden. David Villa. Awoniyi is onto it in a flash. Now it's Awoniyi. And that will be it. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. David Villa voted man of the...